their offices. Now, meanwhile, Acting Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i has suspended the action by the NGO Coordination Board against AFRICOG and KHRC pending a probe report by a team to be led by PS Karanja Kibicho. This follows a petition by the Law Society of Kenya against the crackdown on the
Nilipata kweli kuna hawa watu hapa, nikaangalia yale makaratasi, tulikuja hata Dr. Hamino tulikuwa naye hapa, wakili mwingine Wanyike na wengineo. Tulipotazama yale makaratasi tulipata kwamba yalikuwa ni makaratasi yana dosari kubwa. Mwanzo ile application waliofanya ilikuwa inasema kwamba wanataka kufanya uchunguzi wa AFRICOG na wa Gladwell Otieno. Ile ithibati ama affidavit ambayo walikuwa wameweka ilikuwa haisemi chochote kuhusiana na AFRICOG wala Gladwell Otieno, na vile vile ile order waliokuwa nayo haisemi chochote kuhusiana na mashirika haya, shirika hilo na yule Bi Gladwell Otieno. Kwa hivyo ndio tukasema kwamba hizo karatasi kuharibu sheria, na ndio sababu wameondoka, wamerudi, sijui wataenda kotini kwenda kurekebisha. Lakini vile vile tunataka kutoka hapa tuende mahakamani ili tupate sitara ya mahakama kwamba kusiwe na utumizi mbaya wa mamlaka ya uongozi kukandamiza wananchi wala mashirika ya Kenya.
Kwa hivyo lengo la ukaguzi ilikuwa dhidi ya Gladwell Otieno ama ilikuwa dhidi ya shirika la AFRICOG?
Ndio nimekueleza kwamba vile walivyokuwa wameomba katika wanataka nini kutoka kwa ofisi hizi. Order inasema haisemi chochote ila kusema wanataka kuchunguza mambo ya tax returns, books of account, databases and any information they have and all records. Nasema all records. Sasa tunauliza ikiwa wana shaka au shauku kwamba AFRICOG labda hailipi ushuru fulani, waseme tunashuku hamlipi VAT. Sio kwamba kuna makosa mmefanya. They have come here with the presumption of guilt, kwamba AFRICOG is guilty of non-payment of tax without laying a basis for such. But what I am telling you is from the face of it, those papers are forgeries. They are unlikely to have mewasilishwa mbele ya mimi fulani hakimu. Ndio hata mahakama inakuwa inawajibika kwa sheria. Sasa hivi anybody can go and print a piece of paper and come here and say we have come to search because we have this warrant. So by the time you discover that it was a forgery, they have already messed you up.
There have been information that AFRICOG is one of those.
All right, let's now speak to our senior reporter, Rita Tinina, with the very latest on this developing story. Rita, we understand that the Acting Interior Cabinet Secretary, Fred Matiang'i, has issued a directive against the crackdown on the civil society. What more can you tell us?
Well, that is board over these allegations that the NGO Coordination Board is making against the Kenya Human Rights Commission and now against AFRICOG. What we saw this morning, right now we are just outside the AFRICOG offices in Lavington area, and what happened this morning was an attempted raid on the offices. Officers from the Kenya Revenue Authority came here. They had a letter, a warrant, a search warrant, but officials at the AFRICOG offices would not let them beyond the gate. They claimed that letter that the KRA officers had was not a proper letter. It lacked several issues that are needed in a proper letter. They said, first of all, it didn't have a reference, a title. When they raised the issues, the KRA officers left here. They went and returned with their lawyer and another person they said was a senior KRA official. But even then, the officials here with their lawyer, AFRICOG, lawyer Harun Dubi, still maintained that that letter was a fraud. It was not a proper letter. And so even at that second instance, they were not able to gain access into the AFRICOG offices. During the morning, there was a lot of activity here. The AFRICOG chair was here, John Gidongo, the AFRICOG vice chair, was also here, Maina Kia. I remember yesterday in a letter, the NGO Coordination Board, Fazul Mohammed, when he called for the closure of the AFRICOG offices, had also called for the arrest of AFRICOG officials, and that would Said the recent action on the NGOs, the timing was political. They also said it was aimed at shrinking the political and civic space in the country. So this morning, the attempted raid here on AFRICOG, as you mentioned there, Kisa, there may be some reprieve following that letter by Dr. Fred Matiang'i, but also this afternoon we are expecting the Kenya National Human Rights Commission to issue a statement on the latest development involving the two NGOs. Akisa.
Rita, thank you for that update. Our senior reporter, Rita Tinina, will see how the civil societies will react after this latest development of Acting Interior Cabinet Secretary